It was another dramatic day in court as lawyers accused District Attorney Fani Willis and a special prosecutor of lying under oath about when their relationship began. It's part of a hearing led by lawyers for Donald Trump and his co-defendants, accusing the pair of misconduct and trying to get the election interference case against the former president thrown out of court. Emily Taylor joins us in studio with the details. Emily.
Hi, Louie. Now, we had a surprise twist today in what has already been a dramatic hearing. Willis did not take the stand in her own defense today, as we had anticipated, but it does come after a very fiery exchange between Willis and lawyers yesterday, as she accused them of treating her as if she's the one on trial.
You're confused. You think I'm on trial. These people are on trial for trying to steal an election in 2020. I'm not on trial, no matter how hard you try to put me on trial.
A fiery back and forth between District Attorney Fani Willis and lawyers for Donald Trump as she took the stand in her own defense yesterday. She asserts her romantic relationship with the prosecutor she hired, Nathan Wade, is not a conflict of interest in the election interference case against the former president for his role in trying to overturn the 2020 election results in the state of Georgia. But Trump's lawyers are using her connection to Wade as a reason to get her thrown off the case, and maybe even the charges dropped entirely. In the first day of the hearing Thursday, lawyers claim that Willis financially benefited from the relationship, saying Wade paid for vacations and lavish dinners. Willis says she always paid for her half in cash.
There was tension always in our relationship, which is why I would give him his money back. I don't need anybody to foot my bills. The only man who's ever foot my bills completely is my daddy.
Here is the fundamental flaw of the allegations against her. There is no through line yet that has been established between her financial resources, Nathan Wade's financial resources, and how she may or may not have financially benefited.
Lawyers are also calling into question when the relationship began. Willis and Wade say it was after Wade was assigned to the case in 2022, but lawyers and a witness claim it was earlier, before Willis was sworn in as DA.
You have no doubt that their romantic relationship was in effect from 2019 until the last time you spoke with her?
No doubt.
When did your romantic relationship with Ms. Willis begin?
2022.
Today, Trump's lawyers accused Wade of lying under oath about when the relationship started, saying he committed a fraud upon the court. Terrence Bradley took the stand as well today. He's a friend of Wade's and his divorce lawyer. He was called in to help clarify the timeline of when the two got together, but he added little information to the case.
I have no personal knowledge of when it actually happened.
Lawyers spent much of the day arguing whether information Bradley knows is covered by attorney-client privilege. Court adjourned today without a final decision.
There have been so many death threats, and they said they were going to blow up the house, they were going to kill her, they were going to kill me, they were going to kill my grandchildren. I mean, on and on and on. It just, it became, and I was concerned for her safety.
The judge says final arguments will be made late next week at the earliest. If he finds either financially benefited from the relationship, they could be removed from the racketeering case against Trump, potentially delaying the trial until well after the 2024 election or derailing the case entirely. In other news, a judge presiding over a separate civil business fraud case in New York State has come down with a ruling giving former President Donald Trump a $355 million fee and barring him from business for 3 years in the state.